What's growing on you that we need to know about, Saffron? Like, go ahead and let me know what's growing. I mean, I know, don't fall for the killers, but
Warning:
I'm just saying.
this game contains sexual content, eye strain, slight torture, graphic violence, mild screen shakes, and death. This game is intended for 18 plus audience only. Fluorescent red. This is so cute. You guys already know what it's time for. I have been bugged. I have been asked. I've got tissues. Don't judge me for having my tissues. Okay, I've been sick. Fluorescent Red Studios presents You and Him. Welcome back to Chapter 2 of You and Him. Or should I say, welcome to Chapter 2. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And if not, I hope I'm gonna make your day just a little bit better. And if I can't make your day better, well then just try to have a good day. Anyways, I was so excited when someone put in my comment section, by the way, comment of the week, if I don't put it in the video, I will definitely put it in the post so you guys will see it. Someone comment, this game had a chapter 2. I was like, don't fib with me now. We family. Don't lie to me. And sure enough, here I am. And here it is. I was so excited. Now, I had not deleted this game, but I had to make a little room or whatever. So I think I deleted some stuff from this game. And I tried to keep like the save file and stuff just so, because like I noticed when I delete everything from a game and then they release a part 2, I have to play part 1 over and get all the endings and stuff. But I'm sorry that this has gone on too long. Let me go ahead and start in by saying, hi, I'm Voyia. I play a variety of games, and if you want me to play something, please do not hesitate to ask. Now, hopefully I can just hit load. There they are. All my saves. I don't know how far they go back. Okay, it's just this. Okay, let's start off with Mondays, I guess. I don't know where I am, but let's get started. Okay, so this is where it starts. I think this is where it starts. Chapter 2. You guys weren't lying to me, Saffron. No way. I love you guys. Now, if y'all don't remember where we left off at, first off, go back and watch that last episode. I want to make sure the sound is on because I don't hear anything right now, but it could just be because of the game. We left off, we got caught. That's the best way. You got caught. Remember, we're not this person because this person is kind of silly. Briar's Ball Grill earlier. Oh God, look at Saffron. That is, okay, I hear a little something now. Look how crazy he looks. Oh God, this is so good already. Why am I so excited? If y'all are excited with me, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I'm so excited. Saffron taps his finger along the edge of the steering wheel as he watches you disappear into the bar, your body illuminated by lightning as it pulses through the sky. Idly, he brings his thumb to his mouth and licks. Now, before I start, y'all know the sound in here be giving me problems, and like I've had to turn it like all the way down, but I want you guys to hear it just as well as I can. So I'm hoping that's enough, okay? I hope it's not too much, okay? Oh no, I hit a button. I'm already messing up. I'm too excited. It's the coffee, y'all. He can still taste your blood from earlier today, fresh and sweet like cotton candy. A sharp contrast to your guarded personality. He marvels at how much a person's taste can differ from how they present themselves to the world. Those who act soft and sweet often have a rancid aftertaste, or those who parade around with vibrant personalities often end up being bland in flavor. So, I am one of those people that parade around being vibrant and happy all the time. And I also think I'm soft and sweet. I hope my blood doesn't taste awful because of how soft and sweet I am. Or is he trying to say, like, you know, you're ugly in the inside? Okay, I get it. I get it. But you.
He winces as his teeth accidentally tear through skin and he draws his thumb away from his mouth, studying the pearl of blood forming at his open wound. He bit his fingy. Oh no. He's more crazier than, I don't know. Who do you guys think is more crazy, Saffron or Andrew? I think his name was Andrew. I'm bad with names, y'all, but purple hair or white hair. Which one of y'all think is more crazy? Let me in the comment section below, because wow, I think Saffron is crazy. I heard this study that if you can bite through your skin, that you're crazy anyway, so. He got carried away again. He licked it away with a quick swift of his tongue, trying to ignore the vomit-inducing taste. Enough of this longing. Soon he'll have vials of your blood to mix with his liquor, plenty to drink and savor for years to come if he preserves them long enough. Not to mention the delicious meat he'll pair it with. Oh, they're gonna eat you. Oh God. Oh, poor you. In what way are you guys talking about eating me? Don't be a bad boy. Don't start off being a bad boy, Saffron, because I might accidentally trip. Oh no. Oops. I tripped and my panties fell down. Oh no. Don't play with me, Saffron. Oh no, I hit the button again. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm messing up. He just needs to remain patient. Saffron busies himself by looking over his phone and going over Cake's schedule. He shuffled around a lot due to Adam's unforeseen injury, which leaves most of their week open. Perfect considering the amount of cleanup this will take. Adam informed him of your aunt being a probable casualty, but since she's such a recluse, it's unlikely anyone would notice her missing for quite some time. She does stay to herself a lot. Like, she's got like 60 locks on her door. She barely opened the door for us. When she did, she yanked us in, so she probably doesn't open the door for neighbors or anything, so it would be a very long time before anybody even noticed that she's gone. They can make a few payments here and bribes there in order to keep suspicions off of them. Still, it would have been so much easier had Adam done what he had set out to do earlier. Everything was planned accordingly, not a flaw in place. So, what happened out there that allowed you to escape? You escaped again! Let's go! Saffron. And again, forgive me, I'm losing my voice because I'm sick, but I had to get on this as soon as possible. Yesterday evening. Okay, so I'm assuming that chapter 2 is all about Saffron. Saffron steps inside the hotel's elevator and presses the button for the main floor, adjusting the cuffs of his button-down shirt as he waits for the door to close. Dang. No matter how many times he gets his clothes tailored, they never seem to fit quite just right. It's like he hits a growth spurt. Okay, I mean, we all have that. For me, this sounds loud. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't want to turn it off, but I just want to turn it down a little bit. I hope I didn't turn it off, okay? So forgive me if I did. He's far beyond his prepubescent years, where changing height and lengthening limbs were a problem. No, it's another matter entirely. What's growing on you that we need to know about, Saffron? Like, go ahead and let me know what's growing. I mean, I know, don't fall for the killers, but I'm just saying, like, what, in detail, tell me what's growing on you. Saffron sighs and forces himself to stop fiddling with his attire, accepting defeat yet again, when a young man with short, chopped hair joins him. Okay? He smelled faintly of lavender and honeysuckle. Yesterday it was rosemary and mint. He glances at the man's hands, slightly hint of dirt caked underneath his cuticles, nails cut to the quick. Saffron smiles as his fingers hovers above the elevator buttons. Floor. The man offers up a quiet, subtle smile of his own, mouse-like in nature. Lobby, please. Same as me, then. He says and hits the button. That in itself is a lie. He has nowhere to go, at least not until he is to retrieve Adam and help dispose of the body. No, he's here for him. The cute and timid gardener who stares at the ground wherever he goes, even when he's on his way to his little florist shop that he works at a few blocks down. Saffron bought a bouquet of meaningless daffodils in order to engage in even a slight conversation with the young man. And what he discovered underneath that demure, soft-spoken act was an inquisitive mind, one that Saffron was ravenous to get to know on a deeper level. Saffron turned towards the young man, about to engage in a polite conversation when his cell phone begins to ring, classical music flooding the small space. He smiles at the young man. "Please, excuse me." The young man holds up his hands and Saffron catches the sight of a band-aid wrapped around his thumb. Oh no. I mean, he's a gardener, so gardeners are gonna get hurt. They have to trim roses and stuff, the rose thorns and stuff. I expect them to get hurt all the time. "Oh, no, you're fine. Don't mind me." "So considerate." Saffron has to dig his nails into his phone to keep his composure. Patience, Saffron. You'll scare him off. He's made that mistake many times before, acting over eager and asking them to dine with him only for them to stand him up. But he's learned to adapt, and soon he'll have this man on a silver platter. Okay, Saffron, I gotta see him. Look, I know you described him as, soft and timid and stuff. I gotta see him for myself. He gotta be cute too. He'll make sure of it. Saffron answers the call with a firm hello. There's a heavy breathing on the other end, followed by a curse and a grunt. Frick. Okay, so this must be Adam. Saffron frowns, worry zipping through him in an instant, but he forces himself to remain composed. Playing the part of a concerned parent will only serve to aggravate Adam. What happened? Adam hissed through his teeth, and Saffron hears the sound of heavy footsteps. They got away. Saffron blanches until the words register. They what? Did he hear him right? But no one escapes Adam. No one. So how? Adam answers as if knowing exactly what's on Saffron's mind. They managed to catch me off guard before stabbing me with my own freaking knife. Then they got in their car and sped off. Another grunt. Then, under his breath, I'm going to freaking kill them. Oh, so this is when we got caught on the road. Oh, goodness. Okay, so it's looping back around. This is when we got caught on the road. And, Adam, we kissed Adam and it caught him off guard. He kissed us back, it got intimate and close and sexy. And then boom, we hit him with the knife and ran. We got away. Okay. So now this is where Saffron comes in. And this is why we met him at that store. Was it a store or was it a gas station? I can't remember. Saffron rubs the bridge of his nose as the elevator dings and the doors open, signaling that they've reached the lobby. The young blonde steps out without a moment's hesitation, and any chance Saffron had for inviting him out to dinner is now ruined. He really hoped today was the day. But until they take care of you, he'll need to take a rain check. All right, I'm coming back to pick you up. Stay where you are. Adam doesn't answer, instead hangs up. A moment later, Saffron gets a text for Adam's coordinates. He's about a mile off from where he dropped him off last. So you were dropping him. So Saffron is in on it. Now I want to know if the other band members are in on it. Is this going to be a whole, a 5-man group trying to destroy us? Or 4-man group plus the manager trying to destroy us? Oh, God. And then I don't know how many people are in the group. So don't ask oh, you knew it was 4. If I guessed right, okay, I just guessed, okay? Because usually if they call them a boy band, usually that means that it's more than maybe 3. Maybe, I don't know. It's at least 3 people. Saffron pockets his phone and locates the rental car before hopping in and setting off for Adam's location. He better be okay. Saffron. I hope chapter 2 is more than just Saffron, but we've already seen Adam's side of this, and we've seen you side of this. So it's not like we need to see everybody else's side. And the only other people that were involved was like a bartender, the aunt, which we saw a little bit in the aunt's side of this too. Um, and not all of it though. I would like to know more about the aunt, but hopefully we do get to learn a little more, like what they did to his mom and stuff. Maybe Adam will tell us or whatever, or maybe you already knows. Yesterday, abandoned highway. Saffron finds Adam crouched down near the side of the road, using his turtleneck to soak up blood pouring from his wound. The same one you left behind. Okay, and he got in the car still bloody. That's a turtleneck? Do turtlenecks usually have long sleeves, right? Or maybe there's some with short sleeves. I don't know. I don't wear turtlenecks. They're not for me. I mean, for a while I didn't have a neck, and then I lost a lot of weight, and now I have a neck, so I don't think turtlenecks were for me. Saffron hands flex around the steering wheel as Adam hurls himself into the passenger side, wishing they were circling your neck instead, taking the life you tried to steal from Adam. How dare you touch him? How dare you leave him bleeding out? You almost ruined everything. You lucky Adam didn't die, or you'd face a fate far worse than Adam could ever give you. So Saffron is the worst one. Oh man, maybe it's a good thing that if we did just die in chapter 1, maybe it's a good thing that it was Adam that did it and not Saffron. He's planning on cooking us and eating us and stuff, and probably keeping us alive long enough to drink our blood and keep getting supplies from it and stuff. And Adam was just like, I'm just gonna stab this person and off them. Let's get him out of here. Slow, torturous. Your body chained to his dissection table, squirming and flailing about, crying, your vocal cords wrought in a massive symphony of emotions and terror squalled. Oh my God, only by your following. Saffron. Oh my God. Saffron. Okay. See, he was hot at first, and then like that hotness went away instantly, and now I'm terrified of Saffron. No longer will I like Saffron anymore. Until he does something sexy again, I forget that he was actually crazy. Yeah, it's me. I'm gonna do it. Saffron snaps out of his fantasy with dark clarity, startled by how visceral his own emotions are. His hands loosen around the steering wheel, and he blinks in a daze. Oh. What an unusual reaction. He's never felt such indescribable hatred, and rarely does he think about using such unnecessary violence, preferring to use tools rather than his bare hands on an individual. Perhaps seeing Adam hurt awoke a parental side of him. Are you sure it's parental or primal, maybe? Oh no. Barbaric side? We go barbaric? It kind of sounds barbaric. He does care about the band members after all. He tucks it away for later to give a proper dissection. I apologize. Could you repeat that? I'm afraid I missed what you said. Adam's jawline ticks away as he wipes away the faint sheen of sweat gathering above his brow. But he's far more subdued than usual, and his words lack their usual bite. Did you bring the sutures? I'm freaking bleeding out here if you hadn't noticed. Saffron tuts as he reaches into the back seat and retrieves a small white medical kit. So he didn't go to a hospital? I would have assumed that he went to a hospital. He hands it over to Adam. Thanks. Because he has nothing to hide. If you think about it, if he just said he got hurt hiking, unless she came forward and said he's a liar, which, again, he has a lot of pull because he is famous. That's why it sucks when famous people get away with stuff they shouldn't get away with, because they just have pull because they're famous. But, I mean, I would have assumed, like she said, like she thought the same thing, that he probably went to a fancy hospital, dining himself and stuff. Like, yeah, I was thinking the same thing. A dry response, and one that lacks genuine gratitude. Saffron can't help but smile as Adam pulls out the needle and begins sewing his skin back together, always with the crass language this one. But at least he gets to see the real Adam. Most people in their lives will never know the cruel being lurking beneath his modest persona, never know how many bodies left in Adam's wake that Saffron took the liberty of cleaning up. Jesus Christ. They'll never experience such a pleasure because they'd never understand it. They'd call him a monster and drag him into the electric chair for their versions of justice, despite the fact that Adam stands for the very same thing they do, working to eliminate the sinners posed as saints. Wow. He just doesn't mind having a little fun before snuffing out their miserable existence. And no one will ever find out. Not unless Saffron starts the car. Not unless you reveal their secret. No. Everything will turn out fine. So he's talking about you that got away. The you person that got away. He shouldn't think about the worst case scenario. And besides, you're just one measly little piece of livestock who managed to escape the package plant. Oh my God. That's what we are now. We're livestock. Good to know. You operate the same as most people. You'll slip up at some point, but you're in a panic state, and those who let their feelings overwhelm them tend to make plenty of mistakes that both he and Adam can take advantage of. There's just one thing nagging at him. Adam almost always executes his plans with flawless precision. So what did you do in order to catch him off guard? Adam won't answer outright, he's sure. It's something Saffron himself will have to piece together. Not that he doesn't mind a good puzzle from time to time. You're just a puzzle. You're an object to him. You're an object, you're food. That's what you are. You're food and you're objects to Saffron. We need to stay as far as possible away from him. When they give us back to you and we're you again, any kind of like way, like if we ever catch Saffron off guard and we can him, you know, I can't really say the word because you know YouTube's crazy, but and we can off him, trust and believe Saffron's getting offed instantly because it's going to be my life or his. At least Adam, I feel like, has feelings for us a little bit. Saffron does not have feelings for us at all. It keeps him sharp. Stop. Adam says, pausing mid-stitch to look at Saffron. I can tell what you're thinking. Just leave it alone. I have no idea what you're referring to. You know exactly what I mean. Is there a reason you're so desperate to hide it? Is there a reason you're being so annoyingly persistent about it? Saffron sighs, reining in his frustration. Getting mad at Adam won't help and will further him from his goals. He tries again. I understand your discomfort, but I wouldn't if it weren't so important. Someone got the upper hand on you. What if they managed to do it a second time? What if they kill you or worse? I can't let it happen, Adam. I won't allow it. Adam quiet for a moment, then Saffron eyes skirt over to see what's causing him such a long pause. He catches the other man touching his lips while wearing a slight frown on his face. Saffron knows for the first time they're swollen. His lips are swollen? I'm sorry, I might have misread that, or maybe it didn't process fast enough. But what's swollen? It won't happen again, Adam says at last. His fingers trail from his lips over to his ever-present earring. It glints under the glow of the sunlight, as if even God approves of whatever decision he comes to. It won't happen again, because I won't let it. Saffron withholds a shudder as Adam's gaze cuts over to him. Not out of fear, but in delight of a hunt that will end in a satisfying conclusion for both of them. Because if anything, Adam's just as hungry of a monster as he is. Saffron. Okay. I'm going to stop it right here. Wow. This is going to be a little short one because I have to go and do something. A lot has been happening, and I'm trying to keep up with everything that has been happening. Um, I am not keeping stuff a secret, but I just want to let you know I am okay, and I need to do something that is very important to me, and it involves the channel. So thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. I love each and every one of you, and I will see all of you in the next episode. Peace and love, and you better come back too, because this is getting really good. Bye.